morning, well, afternoon. It is midday when I woke up today on a Sunday. So, done the skincare. Eventually got up. Anyway, I fed the cats, put the skincare on. So the green smoothie's gone on today with a bit of coconuts. No, the mushroom, snow mushroom serum. That's the bugger. I couldn't remember what it was bloody called then. So I mixed the two together, blended it on. The caffeine eye serum that they've got, I've bung that on. That actually works and feels really, really nice under the skin, around the eyes. Gives it like a tightening feel. Sometimes I use that with the Eye Believe from Lime Life as like a super serum, and it is great. So that is it so far. Right, I'm going to plonk on the usual shit on the face. My eyes are watering this morning. I keep saying this morning because it's not morning. But anyway, my eyes keep watering. The joys of hay fever, eh? So, I'm going to put on some BB cream and the glow drops. I've got to get some more. I've got my foundation, it arrived yesterday, so that's good. But at some point I need to get some more of these, and I know that I need the green smoothie, but I can't afford the thing that they've got on promotion at the moment, and it works out cheaper for me to get it separate, I think, anyway, because I get the refill pack for the green smoothie. What are you doing? Something on the window, a fly or something. People in the neighbouring flats think Percy's a hoot. Watch him. Right. No, I can't remember whether I uploaded what's happening with the bed. Some videos that I do, the makeup ones, I do them and then and then I don't put them on my YouTube for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't, so I forget what's been put up and what hasn't. Alright, that's that on. Right. So, 1 second, let me just sort this. Right. Just had to sort something out on my face. Yeah, the situation with the bed. The lady that came out and did the assessment, she phoned me up the other day confirming what she tried to do. She confirmed what she tried to do and did as much as she was able. Unfortunately, she says, I did try with Mediquip, that do like the basic adaptions, and they do some equipment like beds. But she says, unfortunately, you didn't pass the criteria. The single hospital beds that we dispense out that you would have been able to have had, we don't feel would have been suitable for you, and I know it wouldn't have been any good. They would have been exactly the same situation as the bed that I've got here. And when I'm in hospital, I do struggle on a single bed. I'm not quite as bad on the bed there, because when I'm in hospital, usually I've had cellulitis and sepsis. So it's like I have to lie what's comfortable at the time in hospital. It's like making do. It's like when you go on holiday and the bed that you're on isn't necessarily the most comfortable for yourself. You just adapt your time whilst you're there on holiday. You adapt. So I did that whilst we were away, whilst I was in hospital. But generally speaking, on a day-to-day basis, it's not practical for me. A single bed. Oh yeah, I put it back there, didn't I? I was like, where's my blush brush gone? This one. Yeah. So that wasn't practical. So the other option is a bariatric bed, which is like meant for very, very big and very heavy people, because a single bed is not suitable, because they need to be in a bigger bed for that reason. So anyway, she tried getting that for me, but again, I didn't fit the criteria for that because I'm not of a certain weight, so I didn't qualify on that ground. So she says, unfortunately, I've tried every avenue I can to help you out. So then the other option was to try on the budget of the ones that are doing the adaptions, the big adaptions in the flat. So she contacted them to see if they could squeeze me on the budget somewhere a bed that's suitable. And she says that they came back to me, unfortunately, they don't do equipment. They do occasionally, but it's very, very rarely that they do equipment for the room, unless the room is being catered for in an extreme case. And although I'm having every room virtually adapted to my needs, they're not still, it's still completely different. So anyway, that was a no. She says, did you try charities? And I said, yeah, I did. And I did contact a couple just to see, and I thought, well, I know from watching their Facebook sales that and going in that they don't, but you have to ask anyway, just in case in the background somewhere there is a bed that is suitable. And I need a double or a 3/4 bed that's electric. And all the charities that I tried, they said no, we tend to get the single ones in. And I'm thinking, yeah, or they get regular double or 3/4 beds. And she was like, oh, you ought to just get one of those for now, to make do with. And I said to her, I says, well, I don't have the money sitting around in the bank to, you know, to just go and buy a double bed, even from a charity. You know, you've got to have the money in your pocket there and then to buy one. And I said, I used to have a double bed before I had this single electric bed given me. And I had pillows galore on the foot areas to elevate my feet. And pillows around my middle area, my hips. I says, I've done all that. And I'd rather, to be honest, manage as I am, and when this power chair is paid off, get out on finance a 3/4 that's electric. Because I says, if I'm paying out for something, I don't want to be paying out twice for something because I don't have the money for it. And I thought, it's dead money. If I'm buying a brand new bed that's a regular double bed, yes, it's okay for the time being, but it's money I don't have that I can't afford to pay out twice on. So, anyway, she understood my reasoning. And she says, I did explain to them all these organisations, your financial situation, your health. And I said to her, I says, I cannot but wonder, did I explain myself and my health issues enough? And she says, you did. You know, I could see what you're dealing with and how you're feeling in yourself and that. So, it's hard. It really is hard. So, we shall see. So at the minute I'm just carrying on. She says, oh, I wanted to get you off the sofa at least. And you looked comfortable on your son's double bed. And I said to her, I says, well, I was comfortable for a few seconds. I says, anyone can be comfortable for a few seconds. But because I don't have the elevation, I'm not comfortable. I need the support and the, you know, the angles. So anyway, there was nothing she could do from her end. So it's back to the drawing board for now. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I didn't think I'd get anything. It's not the same as the wheelchair services where they can clearly see that you need it. Because I simply, she says the money isn't there on the budget for a lot of things, and the criteria for the beds is very, very tight. So she says not many people qualify for the beds. You've either got to be bed bound to the point of like where you're not up at all, morbidly obese, and she says you're certainly not that, which which was quite nice to hear. Or she says, I would qualify for the single hospital bed, but unfortunately you'd be no better in yourself. Your circumstances would not be any different, so it's pointless giving you one of them. And I says, I agree, because when I'm in hospital I do struggle. I don't feel comfortable at all, and I don't feel right in it at all. But it's called making do for the time you're in, and I can't ever wait to be out for hospital just so I can be at home. And I thought, well, I've been on my sofa for like 2 years now. I know when we first moved in I was using that bed, but I wasn't using it because I'd get up in the night and I'd go and sleep on the sofa just to be a bit more comfortable. But I never explained it to the OT at the time enough, because I didn't know that there was support out there and bits and pieces for the bed. I had no idea. So unless you know and you explain yourself enough, and that's what my concern was, that maybe I didn't sort of explain myself enough, but she says I did. So that was that. Right, eyeballs. So yeah, it's back to the drawing board with this. And so whilst I'm waiting on being able to afford a bed, I'm doing little bits to the room now, just to try and make it a bit more nicer for myself. What shall I use today? All of my palettes are from Spoiled. I'm going to use this one, the Pinata Festival palette. That's the inside to it. It's all rather nice. You've got 3 shimmers there. I like this corally colour. Yeah, so it's back to the drawing board with that for the time being. And whilst I'm waiting on being able to afford the bed, I'm sort of doing little bits at a time in the room, whether it's replacing an item of furniture or looking at how I can store something a bit differently. So I have some ideas. And so that's been what I've been doing. And at the minute I'm waiting on the adaptations to be done. So in here the doorway wants widening, and I need sockets, extra sockets, heightened up and off the floor and sort of to the height of where I can get to them in a couple of places. Yeah. So for me, that's what I'm sort of waiting on. Because my cleaner, she was like, oh, I can paint this for you. And I'm like, well, I've got some wallpaper. And she was like, oh. And my idea is to have some cat shelves in the room, sort of quite high up, so they can zip around in here. That is the plan anyway. So we'll see on that one. But that's what I want to do. Right, so I've got that gorgeous coral colour on. That is so pretty. Do I use this peach? Does coral and peach work together? Let's find out. It's like a different tone, isn't it? It's not bad, she says. And then I'm going to put some blue, I think, on the outer edge, just to, or shall I go brown or green? Let's try this. That's it. And then yeah. That's it. That's pretty. I like it. And then under the eye, what colour shall I do? Should I do green? That's it. Right. Getting somewhere now. And then I'm going to use from this palette, the Crystal Waves, which I just really love. These shimmers, they're just great. Use Mermaid. Which is like a really shimmery green. It's gorgeous. It's just pretty. Yeah. Right. What's that? I really like that. So that's that. Bit of eyeliner, mascara, and then coffee. Yeah. Right. Right. I'm not a huge fan of this eyeliner. It's alright, but it's like it dries out on your eye really quick. It does. Yeah, it's a bit bitty on me. It is from Collection. It says vegan formula. And I know that the brand's cruelty free. But it's just a bit shit. It does the job, but it just takes a lot longer. Elf was fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, this one's not as good. That's it. And this is the Making Waves one from Lime Life. I love this, it's great. It is really good. You know, one coat and you can see the lashes. It looks like you've got false lashes on it, so that's good. I love it. And okay. And you can see my lashes. Oh, skin. Or should I go perfect nude? I've got my eyes watering now. I don't want to lose half my makeup. Perfect Skin has got a slight pinky tone to it, so I'm going to use this one. Let me just finish my coffee a second. Alright. That's quite nice. I love their lippies. They dry down nicely and they last well. Bit of glitter on the top lid. Oops. I put the thing back wrong, that's why it didn't sit right. I know you probably can't see the glitter. That'll do. just bung it on. Yeah. Could do. I think. Right. Okay. That's that done. Now then, what shall I wear today? I'm actually thinking of this one. Right. Or the one I've not worn in ages is Ruby. What are you doing? Oh, shit. Hang on, let me find it. I might bloody turn myself up. I keep forgetting I've switched the chair off. So this is Ruby. Yeah, then this is from Lush Wigs. The only one of this sort of range I haven't got is Bloom. And I think that's it then. Oh, I love it. It's very bushy. I just love it. It's fun and just like you can make it as fab and big as you want it. I love it. I don't wear it often because it's so cute. It makes no sense, but it makes sense to me. So with these, sometimes I like to just either put them in a side pony or in very, very loose bunches. It's very frizzed. I just love it. Like that, see? So it sits like it does. I just love them. I've got to get Bloom. Yeah. I really love these styles. There you go. But yeah, Bloom is a gorgeous pink one. So it's like I can either go like this, or I can put it in this side. I just think they're really cute. Cute and fluffy. And there is a blue one as well, which is like, just looks like cotton candy. I just love it. But I don't wear these often because I like to keep them as nice as possible. And I think there's another one as well called Demure or something like that from Lush Wigs. But I want to get the pink one, Bloom. I just think it's fab. And then Cash has got on her website different browns and blondes and things in these sort of styles. But I like the red. It's cute. Love it. Right, time to get dressed and then have some food. I've got leftovers from tea last night. I'm going to put some chips, some sweet potato fries with the chilli that I made and the vegetables, and that's going to be so nice. So yeah, love it. It's cute. Right, shall catch you later. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Oh, I know what I will do. Another idea. If you want to just jazz up a lippy a little bit, just get some shimmer. And just pop it in the centre. You know, it just makes it give a really nice pop. So there we go. Right. Okay, right, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.